Okay, let me walk you through this hard level. Um, First rule always is look for single color cell. For any single color cells, which is in this case, there's none. Then second rule, okay, find any cell which can only be found in a particular column or row, which in this case also there's none, unfortunately. Then the third rule is to look for a column or a row wherein only one color can be found there, which in this case we have brown can only be found on the first column. So any brown color in other column should be crossed out. Okay, so there's nothing like that anymore. So what we can do is we could look at the columns or the rows by group. So like in the case of the second, third, and fourth column, okay, so it's only in those three columns can we see three colors, which are the orange, then the dark blue, and yellow. So any other color in those three columns should be crossed out, because three columns could only contain three colors. So still on those three columns, we will see here that one, the one that I crossed out, okay, would always be an adjacent cell regardless of where we are going to put the dark blue cat, while the orange one, the one that I have also crossed out, that's where that is an adjacent cell regardless of where we are gonna put the dark blue cat. Okay, so we move on the fifth column. It's only there that we could see pink, so our pink cat would be on the fifth column. And there you go, we found our first cat, the light blue cat. Okay, so that's the only cell that is uncrossed for light blue, so therefore our cat will be there. Then we also found our second cat, which is the red cat. Okay, we found only one uncrossed red, no, so that's where our red cat would be. Now this is where it gets more difficult. All right, so what we can do here is we try to find cells which we could cross out since there are no more single color cells. All right, so like in the case of so we have one uncrossed brown there, so we just rectify that one. Okay, so dark green, for dark green, this gold color there would be an adjacent cell regardless of where we are going to put our dark green. Okay, so let's look at the rows also by group. So like in the third, fourth, and fifth row, it's only there that we could see yellow, light green, and dark green. Ah, no, sorry. So that's not correct. Let's see if we could expand our selection. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's look at 5 rows from the third row, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Okay, so yellow 1. So that's a total of 5 rows. Yellow 1, dark blue 2, pink 3, then dark green 4. Okay, so there's none also. Okay, my bad. All right, so we could instead do what we call elimination. So say if we're gonna put our yellow cat. Yellow cat here. Then there would be no room for. Okay, so just give me a moment. Okay, so let's figure out our next steps. Okay, so let's cross out this yellow, because if we put our cat there, there will be no room for green, because putting yellow cat there would leave um would leave this would leave our dark blue cat here. Then it means that, okay, so let me just illustrate. It means that uh this this would be crossed out. This would be crossed out. Then also the potential location of orange would only be here. Then it means that green there would be crossed out, also. And the only location for pink would be this, which would make the other green crossed out also. So let's try other potential placement of the yellow cat and see if we can permanently cross some. Okay, then next we can permanently cross out this dark green, because let me just show you. So if we put dark green cat there, then it means that we cross out these two yellow colors, then our cat would be here. Okay, then putting the yellow cat there would cancel out this gold. All right, and the other potential placement of gold would be here, but if we do that, then there would be no more place for pink, because after putting cat here, the only place for pink would be here. Okay, so that's why we have to cross out that dark green color. So in that case, we can now only find dark green in one row, so we cross out other colors in the row like that. All right, so let's see if we could cross out other cells. Okay, then we can also cross out this yellow, because putting yellow cat there uh would mean that we have no place for sorry, for a while. Okay, so sorry for that. I think that is not it will not totally it doesn't totally make sense. Okay, what we can do is we try to put gold here. So as we can permanently cross out this gold here, because if we put gold the gold cut here, then it means that this two will be crossed out. And okay, sorry, that is also not a correct move. Okay, I think the right move that we can do is, okay, so we can look at the rows by group. 1, 2, 3, 2, 4. Okay, that doesn't make sense either. Okay, so we can cross out this blue, dark blue, because there would be no place for pink if we put our cat there. Then we could also cross out this dark blue, all right, because if we are going to put dark blue cat in there, because putting dark blue cat there would mean that we have no place for light green cat, so that makes sense. Then it means that dark blue cat would be there, okay, in that particular column, on the second column. Then yellow and also orange cat would be here. So let's try if we're gonna put our yellow cat here, then pink cat here, pink cat. Then we have options for the orange cat. If we're gonna put, okay, so let's continue simulating. Okay, so we continue to simulate. So this one, we can permanently cross this out, because if we put our green cat there, then it means that there will be no room for the orange cat. So therefore, we only have one uncrossed green cell. Nice. So this is where our green cat, light green cat would be. And we have a resulting single orange. Okay. Then we have a resulting single yellow. Perfect. All right. And then brown is the only uncrossed cell in that row. Then we have only one uncrossed dark blue. Then it means that we have unbelievable here, and then unreal and insane dark green cat.